I want to share with you some of my thoughts about the two-party system. You'll hear a lot of complaints in every single election cycle, but it seems like those complaints are very loud in this year's election. We don't have choices. I don't like the fact that I have to pick either Republican or Democrat. I don't like these binary options. Boo-hoo. You know what? You know why I love the two-party system? Because at some point, yes, it becomes binary. It means that you have to make hard decisions and you have to move forward with one or the other. You can't just sit there and say, well, I want to take some time to look at both sides of the issue and I want to say maybe for right now, but I'm going to give you an answer later. No, 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 no. With a two-party system, we either have yes or we have no. And yes, there's a lot of difficult issues. We have so many critical issues, so many things that people are aggressively debating. That's wonderful. That's part of any good political system. But at the end of the day, the leaders of our nation have to make a decision. And it's got to be yes or no. You can't partially drop a bomb on somebody. Either you're going to drop it or you're not going to drop it. Let me put it to you this way. I want to speak to the ladies out there, okay? I'm sure many of you have witnessed your man get down on one knee and ask you if you will marry them. Now, did you say yes or no? Or did you say, well, I want to see both sides of the issue? No, 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 you can't both sides of the issue of marriage, okay? There's no such thing as being partially married. Okay, you're either fully married or you're not married. There's no libertarian option here where we're going to just start making some theoretical median point. Oh, we're gonna look at both sides of the issue. No, 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 you didn't say let me look at both sides of the issue. Every woman always says yes or always says no. There's no such thing as let me look at both sides of the issue. There's been a lot of marriage proposals that have been proliferated through social media. And again, most of the times the girl says yes. But there are some awkward ones where the girl says no, okay? But I'll tell you what, out of all the proposal videos that I've seen on social media, not once have I seen the libertarian choice of, I want to look at both sides of the issue. Looking at both sides of the issue is, you know, it's a cop-out. It's really what you're trying to say is, I want to sit on the fence. And let me ask you, as Americans, are they known for sitting on the fence? No, Americans are known to be confident, are known to just go with it. And if that happens to be the wrong decision, you know what? They own it. They take accountability and they move forward. They get knocked down, but they get right back up and they just keep going and going and going. That's the American spirit. The American spirit is not, oh, well, let me look at both sides of the issue. Okay? It's not that. And you can look at other countries and say, well, other countries have 800 political parties to choose from. Think of how chaotic that would be if you had to choose between 800 political parties. Are you kidding me? Nothing would get done because, you know, right now the cultural shift is towards the millennial culture, the hipster culture where I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no because it might hurt someone's feelings. I don't want to make any hard decisions here. So I'm going to look at both sides of the issue. Or at least I'm going to say I'm going to look at both sides of the issue so I can delay not looking like a bad guy because I don't want to say no to you because I don't want to hurt your feelings. This is just nonsense. I mean, 800 political parties having to choose from all that. I mean, we're going to have these hipsters come in and just, light up a joint and say, well, I like this, but I like that, and all blah, blah, blah. I mean, give me a break. Yes or no? That's how great America is. I mean, people criticize our American political system because we only have two choices. It's binary. Good. That's good. Don't we see how good that is? I mean, again, you cannot partially drop a bomb. You cannot partially marry somebody. You have to say yes or no based on the analysis, the assessment of the particular situation. And once you've made that assessment, you've got to have, I don't want to use harsh language, but you got to have the balls to make that decision and follow through on that decision. That's what makes America so great. And quite frankly, I don't think that other countries having 800 political parties, 800 political options is actually a great thing. I think it just really muddles up the process when we need to move forward. And especially right now, when this country is facing so many problems and we're facing so many geopolitical issues, we've got to make hard decisions. And I'm afraid that Donald Trump is the only one that is showing the confidence and the moxie to make those decisions.